Hi. So this is just an extension thing. You'll be doing you'll be doing all of it in your lessons, to be honest. Yeah, but this is just thinking about the shapes of production possibility frontiers. So you might have been wondering, well, why don't we just draw them? Why don't we just draw them as straight lines? And a good way of thinking about that is if we go back to the idea that on the one hand we've got agriculture. Yeah, and on the other hand, we've got, say, industry. I mean, we're just simplifying to two sectors. And imagine that we've got all of our resources in industry right now. Yeah, so we're not growing anything at all. So therefore your population isn't massively happy because they're all starving to death. So you think, well, okay, tell you what, let's switch some resources over from industry, and let's just, for the sake of argument, think about land. So what you're going to do is you're going to put 25% of your land. So we're going to lose 25% of our goods produced in industry, and we're going to put it over into land. But what we know, of course, is that not all land is the same. Some land is good for growing things on, and some land is not. And of course, the land, if you're going to switch land over to agriculture, the sort of land you'd put over first, it's going to be the best growing land. And as a result, although you lose a quarter of your industrial goods, you get loads and loads and loads of agricultural goods. We go from zero to lots straight away. Because we've taken our river basins and kind of fertile plains, and we've grown stuff on them. Suppose we do it again, and we put another quarter of our resources across, so another 25%. Well, now the land isn't going to be as good. We've used the best land already. So we're going to get quite a lot of agriculture. The land's not rubbish. But we're not going to get as many extra agricultural goods as we did before. Suppose we do it again, and we put another 25% across. We lose another quarter. Well, now we're going to get even fewer extra agricultural goods. And by the time we reach here, we're trying to grow things on the beach, or on the tops of mountains. We're going to get very, very few. That should have been there. We're going to get very, very few extra resources. We only go to there, And as a result, what you can see is the production possibility frontier, is drawn the way I've been drawing them in the videos up to this point. It's drawn as as a curve, it's bendy, in other words, And the reason is, that factors of production, are not perfectly substitutable. In other words, some factors of production are better in one sector than they are in another. And as we change them from one sector to another, if you take me, and you go and you take me away from teaching, then you lose, hopefully you lose a good economics teacher, you lose a lot of economics. If you go and make me dig holes, my muscles aren't up to it. You'll get very, very few holes. If you take somebody, if you take a workman, some go with big muscles, and we put them, and we take them away from digging holes and put them into economics teaching, then again we'll lose a lot of holes, but we might not get that much insight into the way the world of economics works. So if we look at the two extremes, then suppose all workers were literally identical. Everybody is literally, we have clones, basically, well, now, it doesn't really matter whether they work in goods, or in agriculture. It doesn't really matter, If I take somebody out of goods, then I just get the same amount of agriculture back, because all workers are completely the same. And therefore, you'd end up with a completely straight line. So therefore, the more factors of production are substitutable, switchable, transferable, the more it'll look like that. And so that economy, it's quite easy. That economy, it's becoming more difficult to transfer resources. And the limiting case, is one that looks like that. Which is a very, very weird production possibility frontier. And possibly your teacher might cover that with you. That reflects the idea that that resources are completely not transferable between the two. If you're interested, send me a message in the chat or something, and I'll chat back with you as to why that is. But it's not something that you really need to know.